You know, there are a lot of us in the Amberverse. There's me, there's Dangleeng Ankle, there's Rant, there's all kinds of people. Some of us have luxury vehicles. Some of us don't have vehicles at all. We just are floating in the Amberverse, and it's not fun. That said, grab yourself a snack and strap in, because we are headed towards the Amberverse.
Now there's going to be a cool video. Not on my channel, though.
Message from General Pepper. Priority 1.
Oh my god, it's so juicy!
But I have multiple torn ligaments.
You have my undivided attention, sir.
We need your help,
Starfathers Amber
has declared war.
Pizza man.
We didn't order any pizza.
Our army alone can't do the job.
No, ma'am.
Hurry, Starfathers.
I'm gay.
You guys are poisoning my life.
Get me my red bag with my makeup.
Mess with me and you'll get scratched.
These guys are crazy. I've been waiting for you, Starfathers. You know that I control the
Worldverse.
It's foolish to come against
Amber.
Trolling is fun, okay?
General Pepper has turned to a new
Starfathers
team to save Corneria and free the
Worldverse
once again.
Okay, yes, I troll. Whatever. Trollland has entered the chat.
What's up, guys? It is your boy, the Dangling Ankle. I am here with the one, the only, you guys have to realize.
Hello, it's me. You guys have to realize. Can you tell it's me because of my sultry voice? That's me.
He's got a sultry voice, and he's amazing. We both took notes, and we are going to react to Amberlynn Reed's latest video, which is called Fat Girl Episode Number 600 Million. No, it's not. It's called I'm Over 500 Pounds Again, and relationships.
Yeah, that's...
What's it called? What?
That's the main thing that's going on. On today's video, we're over 500 pounds again.
That is
awesome.
Awesome. And I think there's a tear on the scale, so we're really at 600. I, for one, look forward to the days when we shoot up to 700, 800, 900 pounds to the full extent of the human body. Tyler, do you mind if I call you Tyler? We're going to have to edit that out.
That's totally fine with me.
Okay, well,
Charles.
I am Charlie, yes. We are going to react to this entire video against our better judgment. And we want to get this shit filmed and uploaded. I can't cuss within the first minute. I'm going to have to edit that. It's okay. Let's just press play and go.
It may have been a minute already.
I hate how there's like this 5-second pause at the beginning of every one of her videos.
Hello. So I'm actually doing my makeup right now. So I woke up today and my TikTok was banned. I was so confused because I don't try to ever do anything against terms of service or anything malicious. And it's weird. TikTok doesn't tell you why you get banned.
All right, you're having a reaction. Tell me what you're thinking right now.
I don't believe that at all. I think that a lot of the time, whenever she makes content on TikTok or YouTube, whatever it may be, she absolutely has malicious intent. I think that she thinks, is this going to fuel drama? Is this going to spark people's curiosity and anger? And it's just, that's a crazy way to think about things where you're kind of like, I don't know. To me, that was just complete BS.
Yeah, I don't believe it either. On a different strand, I was a little annoyed at how much of her makeup thing it just takes up most of this. This is just a bad, lazy angle. Like,
yeah,
30% of the screen is this stupid mirror. A lot of this video, the stuff that's going to trigger you and make you mad, bring out emotion in the audience, happens in this first minute. So I want to play to the end, and then we'll chat about it.
Thing malicious. And it's weird. TikTok doesn't tell you why you get banned. Or at least they didn't tell me. But I'm assuming it's because of my TikTok depicting.
Keep note of that word depict. It's important.
My troubles with food. I made a mistake. I definitely agree that I messed up. I just didn't know that it was against terms of service like what I did. I made a mistake. And so many other people, you know, create that type of content and they're not banned. So
she's doing makeup, woke up TikTok ban. She claims she's confused. She claims TikTok didn't say why she got banned, but she assumes because she depicts her troubles with food. And that word depict is in the TOS wording. To me, well, without reading my notes, to me it just sounds like she claims both that she didn't know, but she had just told us what happened. She just told us, well, it's probably because I depicted my eating disorder. I made a mistake. She didn't say eating disorder. She said my troubles with food. And she also says here, I don't think she said it yet, but she said other people are doing it. It's sort of a little corner of TikTok that I didn't know about.
How can you argue on one side and be like, oh, I didn't know what I was doing, and if I had known, I wouldn't have done it. But then immediately be like, well, other people are doing it and they didn't get in trouble. What about them? It's like you knew what you were doing because you saw some other people do it and you thought you could get away with it. But like, yeah, what's wrong with you? Why is that the thought process?
I think here in a minute she talks about this is like a corner of TikTok that she enjoys watching. It makes, or maybe this was a different video. I don't know, but we already have her testimony that this is a place she hangs out. It's a community of people. Other people do it. So I don't think anybody really believes that she didn't know what she was doing.
Yeah. Yeah, no way.
Also, what day is this? Like, so when I was in, I did my not so famous banana video.
And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand.
In San Francisco on a Saturday night. So this was 10 days ago. This was the Sunday before last that this video was filmed. And I'm pissed. I'm like, this is old news, Amber. So she's really behind on her videos.
For the record, the banana short was one of the funniest things I've ever seen on your channel, just so you know. That was the stupidest thing.
I wish it got more traction.
I wish I were dead.
So I did want to say that whenever she talks about her TikTok, she's like mad about the TikTok being banned or whatever. But then she explains how she's happy that she got her TikTok back because of that community that she goes to, the fat acceptance community, as she puts it. But she makes this little mention of the scratch off community, like being happy to be able to get back to her scratch off community. And I thought that was worth mentioning just because of a few months back. I don't know if anybody remembers this, but Jade and Amber were continually buying scratch offs, like vlog after vlog. It was like, here's our scratch off time. We're doing scratch offs again. And everyone was saying the same shit. Like, that's a scam. You guys need to stop that. That is a huge waste of money. Who is doing that? I think Jade might be thinking like, oh, I can use Amber's money to get a bunch of scratch offs. Ugh, what a bad idea.
I wonder why she hasn't, if that's an area of TikTok, I wonder why she hasn't posted any videos of her doing the scratch offs. Because I looked at her TikTok and the only thing I found was these, normal to supposedly pretty.
Ugly to pretty. I don't know. It's like a makeup reveal or something, I guess.
I didn't, you would think if she's like, she usually imitates or, copies whatever she thinks is cool. So. Let's just keep listening here. All right, Amber, take it away.
I just think it was a fluctuation of a lot of people reporting me, which it's fine.
Triggered.
That's such a we're both over here just like no. I think that everyone in the Amberverse has the same damn thought here, just like, you have done this to yourself. Just because people reported you doesn't mean that that's the reason why they did that. TikTok looked at those reports and they were like, yep, banned.
If there was nothing to see here, then there's nothing to see here. But she's saying, oh, this nasty toxic hater community flocked over to my TikTok and mass reported me. And you know what? Karina was saying in a video, Karina puts out a lot of videos, but it was within the past week. She said that she thinks the way Amber and Chantal have floated by without really getting into trouble is by appealing to whatever platform they're on. They'll say that they are basically persecuted because of their appearance. And so she uses that, I get mass reported for no reason, excuse to keep her out of trouble.
The way Karina phrased it was very good. It was like, I am a person that gets made fun of. I am a person of different stature that is treated differently. And I was like, oh, she's totally going to do that. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what her argument's going to be.
Apparently it didn't work on TikTok because that video is still not up. It's gone.
Dude, people are starting to see through this crap. Even the higher ups at YouTube are starting to be like, can you just, we know that you make money. We know there's a whole industry around your name, but can you please just calm it down a little bit? Like,
I would gladly throw my channel in the trash if justice rained down from heaven.
Saddam, I've been hearing rumors that you're secretly building weapons of mass destruction out here.
Weapons of mass destruction? No!
I'm just gonna press play.
TikTok did get a hold of all the reports, and clearly they did their job. But I contacted TikTok and just let them know, like, it wasn't malicious. If I would have known it was against, terms of service, I wouldn't have done it, etc., etc.
I, the undersigned, shall forfeit all rights, privileges, and licenses herein and herein contained, etc., etc. Fax mentis incendium gloria culpum, etc., etc. You lose! Good day, sir!
So Amber does her standard contact the robot at TikTok. Like, who do you contact where does that email go? Like, does she have a special...
Yeah.
Is FBI Frank over there receiving phone calls or something? Like,
FBI Frank's the one who's calling over there. That's her own personal little... She's like, FBI Frank, can you help me out, please? And he's like, oh, jeez. TikTok, Amber's okay.
She's, she really didn't mean any harm. I don't know. I don't buy it.
It's just some cookies. It's just YouTube, guys. Whatever.
Because it's true. I wouldn't have. I'm not that gal, if you will. So, thankfully...
Oh, you're definitely that gal. 100% that gal.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what is it on TikTok? Does she think it'll drive traffic to her YouTube? Because isn't that what people say? The goal, at least if you're on YouTube, I think that the TikTok can drive traffic over to YouTube. Is that kind of the thought process?
That's what I would think, because that's how YouTube Shorts work. At least that's what I've heard. That's why I'm trying to put out Shorts.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not necessarily about bringing up revenue. It's about driving subscriptions up. So
and she's got
the more shorts you put out,
64,000 followers on TikTok.
Yeah, dude. If she were to just start using those TikToks and start putting them onto YouTube Shorts, she would start going up in subs. I think. I think maybe. Actually, I kind of take that back. She might go up in subs, but
man, I went on TikTok and I just felt like I don't know. It just feels like the internet times 300. Like, it just feels like I'm trapped in,
So I'm like 8 years younger than you or something like that. I'm not on TikTok. I'm too old for that shit. Like, that is like made for kids.
I just can't believe she's not really using that to, you would think just strategically you would want to use that to promote.
Oh, dude, that's her plan. I think that's her plan. Because she literally says, like, I've been trying to be on TikTok more and, do a few different things. And it's making me think like, oh, you're trying to expand your horizons because you get a lot of hate. Like, you get so much hate on YouTube that you have to like try and put out feelers in other places.
Kill us faster. Oh, now I can relax.
I think we all know that.
And if Amber would just lean into her loathsome heel, I call it heel from wrestling.
In professional wrestling, a heel, also known as a rudo in Lucha League, is a wrestler who portrays a villain, bad guy, or rule breaker.
But her bad guy personality, she could take her money-making superpower to other places, I'm sure. If she would just really think about it and play on it.
It's a really strange occurrence because there's so many celebrities and people who do just that and sort of lean in on being like the bad guy. but
she Glitter and Lasers. Have you ever seen Glitter and Lasers?
I haven't. People have suggested that I look them up before, and I haven't.
She pops up in my shorts all the time, and she's taller than Amber. She's got to be in her 400s at least, but she dresses well. She has great makeup. Her editing is top notch. I mean, her YouTube channel has millions of subs, and every time I look at it, I think to myself, this is a woman who's doing what Amber should be doing. Like if in regards to making money, she's doing everything right in regards to YouTube. And she's also huge, but she's not like Amber huge.
I got my TikTok back, which I'm very happy about because TikTok is fun. I love just scrolling through. I like watching, there's like this whole community on TikTok that does like scratch offs. Like, you know, those like scratchers where you can like win money or whatever. So I've like been obsessively watching those just like right before I go to bed if I just need something like calming to watch or whatever.
She goes to bed at like 5 a.m. Right? When does it go to bed?
I can't really complain too much about that because I'm like third shifter, but you know, I actually do work.
Are you playing on TikTok at 4 in the morning watching scratch offs?
That's a very good point. Most of the time, if I'm up at 4 in the morning, I'm either working, and 9 times out of 10, I'm working. But you know, just this last couple weeks, I've been playing God of War, so that's been fun.
Ankle goes to bed at 9 o'clock. Nope, just kidding. That's when my family goes to bed. I stay up studying minute details about a 500-pound woman on the internet. Perfectly normal behavior. I spotted a woman in the back. We're going to edit that out.
you can keep that in. That was funny.
It was like a drive.
I think she's trying to walk through the shot like the alien from Signs.
You'll get a copyright if you do that.
Sorry.
Good luck.
All right, she's coming up on the part where she says she's been watching Chantal and thoroughly enjoying them. And then she transitions into a rant about haters thinking Jade is just using her. So that's what we're headed towards.
Oh, this was strange. Man, this was weird.
It made me really angry. So I wrote in all caps, react to this part.
I'll put that on and enjoy myself. It's just relaxing. There's literally communities all over TikTok of every walk of life. It is crazy. Anything you want, you can find on there. It's so weird.
This is the BS. This is like, I don't care.
It's so diverse and stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to skip forward to the 3-minute mark. It's just a few seconds away.
All that she says there is a vague, I made a mistake. I can admit that I made a mistake. It's like, you don't sound sorry, you just sound mad. And that is the whole, that's it.
Yeah, so she sounds irritated that...
But she basically was saying that the haters got her TikTok banned, and that's just not true at all.
Because she depicts her troubles with food.
Yeah.
Rather than saying she depicts her eating disorder. Because they have a strict policy against glorifying eating disorders, right? I guess I need to look more into TikTok's TOS. Actually, I probably need to learn YouTube's TOS first.
That would be the best thing to
I just clicked
get down first.
I was like, yes, monetize now.
I can make money from this.
Play.
He's just trying to feed his robot family.
I really don't like him.
Why? It's because he's doing this?
Alright.
Crap about Chantal, talk crap about Feline, and how they're like, we're just being used and all this stuff. I have nothing. I literally have nothing to give Feline.
Tyler, would you like to tell us what Amber has to give Feline?
So my girlfriend and I are actually exchanging gifts. I got her some shorts from PacSun, and then I got her these color blocking ones. Her style is kind of like variety, so love that for her. So I got her some Jordans. So I got her a set of Tatcha. I got her a thing of origami.
It's a reasonable argument. It's a perfectly reasonable argument to think that Jade has come into this relationship and is thinking, Amber's got money, Amber's got resources, I can use that to my advantage. And what do we know about Jade? The only thing that we know about Jade, I'm just going to say it. The only thing that we know about Jade is her active lawsuits.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
It is it's known in the community that there's active lawsuits against her former employer. It's public record. Yeah. You can look it up.
Yeah. It's like, and that was, I think, in my opinion, that because that was becoming such a hot topic on the Reddits and stuff, that they got the Reddits taken down. That they personally got the Reddits taken down. When you look at someone who has a background like that, how, like, anyone with a brain would think like, oh, this person kind of seems like a scammer.
Yeah, the words that pop up in my head are litigious and greedy. So they want to litigate, and they want that money.
I think Jade is a serial sewer. I think that's what she does. I think she's after money. And I think that Amber is simply a means to an end for her, which is really sad.
Amber's an easy target from the perspective of. Now, this is assuming they're actually in a romantic relationship, which I don't believe. I think that if it makes more sense to me that Amber just said, "Hey, I need someone here to pretend to be my girlfriend on YouTube. I need someone here to help me out, and I'll pay you." So I'm kind of a fan of the conspiracy that she's a live-in sort of caretaker who just kind of pretends on the internet. But I know that not everyone, that's not a popular theory, but I know some people talk about that. But
see, I'm more inclined to believe that it's possible that they might have a relationship, but it's definitely not what Amber is explaining. I think that if anything, Jade is just a feeder. And Jade gets off on feeding Amber random things and keeping her fat. I know that sounds terrible, but I mean, she's talking about how she's back over 500 pounds.
What did they say?
She just leaned in and goes, "Gross,
gross,
gross, double gross."
Well,
I don't know.
When I look at
it,
Amber,
seems like they both wanted this.
Yeah, I just think she would be easy to convince that, she's so quick to, her love bombing process and her falling in love with a new girlfriend, the next, the very first person who slides into her DMs after a breakup, she would be super easy to manipulate if you come at her from the angle of love, because that's desperately what Amber wants. She wants to be loved.
If you never criticize her, never bring up any bad thing about her, you could, if you just keep telling her she's great, she'd probably be like Play-Doh for you. Like she is the most manipulable creature.
And I don't think she's ever received a lot of physical attention from anybody. So if somebody shows up and they start patting her butt and giving her kisses and hickeys, you don't really need to do that much to convince her that it's all.
And you know what? I think that would be reinforced by this latest reach out to Jordy. How she was like, "Jordy, I think you're cute. You remind me of someone who's very special to me." It's like, dude, Jordy has said some mean things to you. You've said some mean things to Jordy. It looks pretty weird and desperate and very much like you don't get a lot of attention. Like it's a cry for attention that she would do that to someone who's not nice to her, Like, I
dropped the ball on the Jordy stuff. I didn't cover it at all, to be honest. Some of my subs are asking me why I didn't talk about it, and I was like, man, I totally just didn't talk about it.
Because you have a life and family.
I have 4 poop diapers before noon every day.
Yeah, that's more than me, and most of the time I don't post every day.
So we're heading towards the rant about this for at least 2. I wrote down from the 3-minute to the 5-minute 40 mark. I am very angry. So let's try to make it. Let's try to make it through and then talk about it.
And then we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Besides my fucking heart, my body, my love, like I have nothing to give her at all. It's kind of disheartening that people think that bigger people can't be in relationships or be with someone who is, attractive. Like Feline is fucking fire. And Chantal's husband's pretty fucking cute. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he is so cute. And we don't see what happens behind closed doors. You guys don't see what happens with me and Feline. You guys don't see what happens with Chantal and her husband. Nothing. So it's like, to assume that Chantal and her husband are like using each other is just like insulting.
What's insulting about that?
There's the problem with trying to listen to Amber for like chunks at a time is almost every sentence she says, I'm like, no. Like,
yeah.
What does she start off with? She said hot. Damn it, I said I'm bleeping this out. We're not saying that word.
She said Jade is hot, which we're just like not even gonna touch
We're not even
that.
gonna touch that. I guess compared to Amber, maybe, but everything's hot when you compare it to Amber.
Also, let's just talk about who is saying this. Why does Amber feel the need to bring this up? Who's saying this? Because I have not heard this once in the community.
Yeah, who
Someone
says
saying
fat people can't be
Amber's not allowed to be with Jade. She's fat. Like, who? You would be canceled for saying some shit like that. Like,
what did she say? She said fat people can't be. Damn it! I don't want to go back. But she said something like,
no going back. We're not going back.
No, we're not going back. Okay, you're right.
It's a bigoted argument where she just says big people should be allowed to be with skinny people, and no one is saying that that's not true.
I've read a lot. I read a lot of the place that we cannot name, which still exists, and I've never heard anybody, even the most ardent haters of Amber, I've never heard them say, "Oh no, a big fat person can't be with a skinny person." So I agree. I don't know where that's coming from.
Are you talking about that website with tropical fruits?
Yep. Rhymes with teeny harms. I'm bad. I can't.
It's like, what the fuck rhymes with that?
I can't make up rhymes.
I got the teeny arms. Born in a leaky barn. See me and be alarmed. I got the silly charm. Pull out the firearm. Set off some smoke alarms. No, I don't mean no harm. Yeah, I got the tiny arms.
Always about looks. And plus, I think Chantal's...
What the hell is this makeup? Are we not supposed to talk about makeup? I read a comment from...
Okay, yeah, we need to talk about the makeup. We need to talk about the makeup.
I'm not...
Give me my red bag with my makeup!
This looks kind of... It's really pink. I mean, I got a pink hat on, but I don't know.
I'm not trying to be mean here, but her makeup, since she's did her makeup on Halloween, she's been doing this now where she's been going with like ultra vibrant colors for her makeup, and I'm telling you right now,
peacock.
It looks like a clown. She looks like a clown every time. It's either a clown,
wanna play a little game,
or like a 90s mega drug rave, or like it doesn't look good. It doesn't, or a prostitute. It doesn't look good.
$20, I'll make you holler. Hey, look, but don't touch. I'm just too far for you.
Nothing like
I said
good old prostitute makeup to wake up to.
Does my makeup look like a clown?
No.
Hey, look at this.
See, were you saying Amber's makeup looks like a clown?
She has been making her makeup. She's been making her makeup look a bit clownish lately.
I have controversial opinions on makeup, so I'm not allowed to speak them on the internet.
Bitch, you don't want none of this. Yo, your car's ghetto style.
Makeup's great. Keep putting it on, ladies. You are looking beautiful today, and the ankle loves you.
I'm not against flamboyant, cool, colorful makeup. But the way that Amber does it, it just doesn't look good. Also, I'm almost certain that it's like off balance, and like there's a spot here where she's like, "Oh, my eyes are so yellow." It's like, yeah, because you messed up your makeup. It's like one of the eyes is really yellow and the other's dark. I don't know what she's doing.
I think about the effort, you know, like 10 minutes. She's sitting here for 10, 15, 20 minutes, however long it takes her to do her makeup. She could be using that leg machine that she bought, that stationary, you know, like why not spend your time that way?
Where's the dramatic sound effect when you need it? Where's the dramatic just...
Just saying, that would be more beneficial to you to spend your time doing that, because you're already spending your time doing something, you know?
You know? And some people aren't shallow.
Oh,
They just...
She called us all shallow.
She's basically saying that everyone is shallow if you don't think that me and Jade should be together. If you don't think me and Jade should be together, you're shallow and you're fat shaming.
I'm trying to figure out what her argument. Her argument here is that people are saying like beautiful people should be with beautiful people, or skinny people should be with skinny people, or like, is that essentially what she's saying? Like goes with like?
I guess so. I guess that's what she's trying to portray, that people are arguing this.
People.
And yeah, I don't know who the hell is arguing that, but it in my opinion, if anyone were to say that, to actually say that to her, like, you're not allowed to be with Jade because she's skinny. Even just saying that, it's like, it just doesn't feel right. And if you were to read that,
I can't picture any like area of life where you could say that and the entire room wouldn't attack you. Like,
yeah,
that's not something you say in polite culture or society or anywhere, really. No one would say that.
No.
So I think she's mischaracterizing. Maybe she took like what one or two like rabid haters said to her.
They came bounding over.
And she's painting it on everybody else. I don't know.
I really wish she wouldn't do that too. Just blanket statements all the time. Blanket statements.
This also ties into TikTok. There is so many, like, whoa, what did I do there? There's so many different channels on TikToks on TikTok where there is bigger females that are like my size, Chantal size.
Chantal and Amberlynn are not in the same category. Chantal's like 350, I think, and Amber's like 500. Is that right? How big is Chantal? You know?
Well, it's a matter of debate because her last weigh-in was like somewhere in the 300s or something like that. But also Pete recently revealed that her scale was busted, and she's been lying about that for a while, by like 100 pounds or something. Because he weighed himself and he just goes like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not 100 pounds. And
that's funny.
Dude, he exposed her pretty bad.
That's probably why she's making him get his own place or whatever she's doing right now with him. Well,
you are right though. They're not the same. I'm pretty sure that Amber's gotten to be actually bigger than Foodie at this point. And Foodie, I mean, I'll give her credit. As much as I think that her marriage is like a sham and she's just lying to everybody, God help her, she's gone to Kuwait and she is running around that town, literally just walking everywhere.
I think just entertainment value. I mean, effort-wise, and I'm always thinking from the entertainment perspective, because essentially that's what we're doing, and that's what all of this is. It's just entertainment. And good.
Yep.
Look what she's doing. She's entertaining us. Even if it is like scandalous drama, it's still entertaining.
I think that her drama is like good drama. It's like, it's not that bad. Sometimes it can be way too far. Like whenever she calls people animals and then gets a little racist with it. It's like, can you just, it's just not necessary. But she usually keeps it to the minimum of like, y'all are just some desperate housewives. And I'm just like, oh,
I'm scared to actually get into Chantal because I don't want two trigger happy women. Whatever. What are they? I don't want two people trying to get rid of me. You know what I'm saying? One is enough.
Don't want Dee Dee.
Yeah.
No, not Dee Dee. I'd be more afraid of Natter and his insane antics.
He's
not afraid of him, but like,
sorted.
I would just be worried that he would do something, you know?
Yeah. All right. Gosh, we're gonna be here for 2 hours. We're dragging. Edit this the hell down.
They're with like, what is like the standards for attractive thin people?
No, I hate this. I hate this because people say, you know, we could go on a tangent here. We could say beauty is subjective, right? But beauty is also objective. If there weren't objective beauty, there would be no such thing as like models and magazines and movie people in famous movie actors and actresses. Like, they're sure beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but also beauty is something that is objectively a thing, and it has to do with symmetry. I've seen scientific documents, whatever. I've seen some science that
I have seen some shit.
I saw one 8-minute YouTube video, and now I'm an expert, like every idiot on the internet. And it has
it's concepts. It's common concepts, though. It's like you understand like this one basic thing. I was thinking about this too, because she's trying to say like, why is it a thing that people see a big person and a skinny person together and think, oh, that's weird? Because it goes against basic human psychology, because it's basic human survivalism. Like, one thing that I've always known is whenever you look at another person in like a way of like attraction, you're not just looking at features of like, oh, I like the way their eyes looked. Oh, she's got big boobs or something like that. It's signs of health. Signs of health. So like, that's why you can have someone who's too skinny or like, you know, too fat. It's just, you're looking for something that is a balance. And that's kind of part of the human psyche.
Evolutionary.
Yeah, I think to deny, she's in the business of denying like basic truths that we all know we all know that these things exist. You know.
Yeah.
It's natural to look at. Whatever. Whoever Amber's with, people are going to look at that person and be like, "Why are you with this person?" Because Amber is an aberration. I was thinking this when I was at I was traveling on a lot of airplanes, and I was in a lot of airports. And I looked around, and there was nobody, hundreds of people, nobody even remotely near the size of Amberlynn Reed. So if she came walking
like, there's fat people, of course, but like not at her level.
Right.
Like,
I've got a nice fat roll right here, and there are degrees of fatness. I say this all the time, but Amber is not, and she does this too a lot in her speech. She compares herself to like other fat people who are like 200 pounds, 300 pounds below her. And I'm like, you're not just another fat person. You're your own thing. I wish we had some numbers on it. How many people are actually make it to that size?
Sometimes whenever she says things that are like, yeah, everything, I'm just ready to start fresh. I think she says that in this one. All I think is like, you are going to die. Like, who knows how long it's going to be this time? I don't know. Maybe that's too much to say.
No, it's not. It's true. I mean, I remember I watched this. I used to watch all those documentaries, and sometimes people who are like the My 600 Pound, basically every morbid obesity documentary I could get my hands on YouTube, I watched it. And sometimes those people do turn their lives around and they lose 200 or 300 pounds, and then they still die of a heart attack because of all the damage they did to themselves over the years. So it just blows my mind. She really needs to get her act together and start taking things seriously. And that's essentially what every single human has told her for the past 10 years.
Okay, and that is going to do it for the first part of our dual react with the Dangleeng Ankle and I. It was pretty fun, honestly. We're going to have to do this again sometime. But, you know, stay tuned for part 2. I know this has taken me forever to make, but I've just been pretty busy this week. Been working outside of YouTube and also had some doctor's appointments to go to. But with that, we'll finish up this video. I'd like to thank everyone for watching this special episode of You Guys Have to Realize, and remind everyone that these videos are put out for entertainment purposes only. Please do not send any hateful remarks to myself or anyone mentioned in the videos. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next part.
I got the teeny arms, born in a leaky barn, see me and be alarmed. I got the silly charm, pull out the firearm, set off some smoke alarms. No, I don't mean no harm. Yeah, I got the tiny arms.